Hello there everyone, welcome back. This is Devansh and in today's video we will be developing a calculator app. So let me show you how our app will be looking. So our app will look like this, okay? So this is will be basically a layout, or you can say the front end of our app, how it is going to look. So we'll be designing this complete app, and also we'll be writing the backend as well. We'll basically create a complete calculator app, okay? Function which will be like having all the functionalities. Basically, it will perform like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. So this is let me first uh, make you aware of the buttons over here. So these are the numerical buttons, okay, and plus, minus, multiplication, and division. These are the operator buttons, and this is the basically equals to button. When this will be clicked, we'll basically show the output. And this is the AC button, which means like we will when the user like presses this AC button, we'll clear all the inputs as well as the result. Okay, so we'll be implementing this cool project in this video. Before that, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, so let's get started. Now let's create a new project. I'll create a new project here by click. Okay, like you can simply click on the new project type button, and we'll choose the empty activity. Yes. So now we'll name our app as, let's say, calculator YT. Okay, just you can name it anything. Okay, I'm naming it as like as I'm creating this video for YouTube. That's why. Okay, so the language which we'll be implementing it will be in Java. Okay, now simply click on the finish button. So what this will be do is basically our Gradle will download the file, set up our project. So this is going to take around 2 to 3 minutes. I will, after this completes, then I'll come back. Yes, so folks, now our app is built successfully. All the files are imported and our project is basically set up. So now let's start working. Okay, so let's first see what we are developing. Yeah, so first of all, like I need to change this color of this menu bar, you can say. Okay, yes. Before that, I need to like import all the colors which we'll be using inside the app. So like I will be needing orange color, gray color, and black, I think light black, and also red color. Yeah, so let's first add these colors to our Android project. So now you can like open your resource folder. Inside your resource folder, you will find a values folder. Inside the values folder, open the colors.xml. Okay, and over here we'll be adding like uh, some colors. Okay, like I'll be adding orange over here, orange, and I can like simply click on this and select this orange. Okay, or you can do one more thing, like you can search on Google for the exact value of like orange. Okay, and then you can paste it over here. Yeah, cool, but I prefer like the other way which I did. Okay, yeah, so we don't need these colors, I think. Yeah, so let me remove these, and in these two colors I'll basically change them to, let's say, gray, and I'll basically choose the gray color from here. Yes, so yeah, a bit of gray color, and I'll name this as I can say light black. Okay, light black. Yeah, so this could be like this. Yeah, okay. So I'm getting error because I'm using hyphen. I should use underscore. Yeah, cool. So we have like added all the colors which we'll be needing inside our project. Now let's open our themes. Okay, you'll see basically these theme folder. Inside the theme folder, you'll get a themes.xml and a themes.xml9. These are basically for light and dark mode. So we do not need this themes.xml light. Okay, so you can simply like select this, and or you can like simply right click and delete this over here, or you can like simply click on this and press the delete button. Okay, so delete this as we do not need that. Now open your themes.xml, and over here like we'll have some customizations. So we'll basically remove this secondary brand color and stuff, and only we'll need the primary brand color. Okay, so we'll change the color primary to orange as like orange. Yeah, okay, just a second. Orange. Yeah, as like you can see in the image, our color primary basically this status bar is okay. This menu bar you can say is of orange color. Yeah. So now color primary variant will be, let's say, light black. Okay, and this color on primary will be white. Okay. Yeah, cool. So make these changes. Now let's close this file, themes.xml and colors.xml, and yeah, now let's start designing our activity main.xml. Okay, yeah, this is how it looks. Now what we can do is we can split this. Okay, let me hide this project view. Yeah, so we'll be basically using the constraint layout. Okay, before that, let me break down some components of these apps. So as you can like notice over here, so actually what this app will do is like suppose I have I press 5 and then 5 plus 5. Okay, so it is going to display over here 5 plus 5, and when I click on the equals to button, it will basically show me the output over here. Okay, so basically as you can understand this, I am showing some text over here and over here. Just pay attention to my cursor. So this will show the input text over here and the result over here. So we can say like I need two text to write for showing the one for showing the input which the user is entering, and one for showing the output, or you can say the result. Yeah, so we'll be needing to text views, right? Okay, now let's see what else we'll be needing. Yeah, two text views and buttons. That's it. Yeah, but there's something more to the buttons. You can see how many types of buttons are there. So first type is basically what I'm trying to say by types of buttons is like different characteristics of them. Like let me break it down, make it easy. So like you can see the background color of one and the text color is same. Basically the properties of this 1, 2, 3 till 0. Okay, from 1 to 9 and of 0 is same. All the properties are same, like background color and the text color is also same, right? So this is one type of button. Yeah, so now the other type I can say is this one, where we have the background color as gray, okay, and the text color is orange. So this is one type of button. These operators are one type of button, so we have counted two types of buttons. Okay, and the next one is our equals to button, which has basically background, you can say, of orange color and the text of white color, right? So this is our third type of button, and the next one is a fourth button, which is AC button. As here we have the text color as red, right? So as we what we'll be doing is basically we'll be creating a style. Okay, yeah, style file for these and applying those to them. And also okay, first you can I hope you understood right what I'm trying to say by we'll be creating a style. So just a second. Yeah, Yes, so as we can see over here, yeah, we were talking about this tiles. Now, one more thing I would like to show you, like you can notice this is like we have this basically you can see this is this layer. Okay, I'm saying this as layer, like I'm talking about styles. So this layer is like repeating itself 4 times. Okay, so if we like create this layer once, and we can like simply copy paste these 4 times, right? Yeah. So it would make more sense when we'll be like implementing these. Okay. So yeah, first let me show you one more thing. Like we'll be using the linear layout for these, and also we'll be using the linear layout for the creating this layer. Okay. So here the linear layout orientation would be like horizontal, and for these it will be like a vertical. Now let's deep dive into the coding. So first of all, I'll change the parent to linear layout. Okay, linear layout. Okay, yes. So I have changed this to linear layout. Yeah, and also we have to provide the orientation to this, because like by default, linear layout has the orientation of horizontal. Okay, so we'll provide a vertical orientation to this. Yeah, cool. Now the next thing is like we as we talked about, we'll be needing to two text views, for one for the showing the input and one for showing the result or the output, right? So we have one over here, and I'll simply like copy this, and I'll paste this over here. Okay, cool. So I have two text views over here, and if you can see this side on the right hand side, we have the, okay, these are too small. Okay, okay, we'll be fixing those, no worries. So yeah, so first let's name this one text view as ID. Give it a ID. Okay, I'll say this as input text. Okay, and the second one I'll give this ID as uh, okay, I'll give this ID as, let's say, result text. Okay, yeah, so cool, we have added two text. Oh yeah, now we need to like change the width of these. Okay, because like I want like you can have a look in this blue one, it's more like visible. Okay, I'll change it width to match parent. Okay, yeah, so I have changed it with, you can see over here. Okay, and the height will be, I'll say basically the height will be 0 dp. Okay, uh, I'll explain what's the concept of 0 dp. So I'll basically name the weight, layout weight as 1. Okay, and same I'll do for the result text. Just a second, I'll be explaining what I'm doing. Okay, uh, yeah. So what I'll be doing as match parent, and the height I'll say as 0 dp, same as above, and I'll say the weight as 1. Okay, so let me explain you what's the concept of 0 dp. So you can I'll basically try to explain it in a more easy way, not in so technical. Okay, so like when you say the height as 0 dp, what happens is it the view basically takes the all available height. Okay, all available space. Okay, so like suppose I say height as 0 dp of this, it will take the entire available space. But over here, like we are having one more text view whose height is also 0 dp. So yeah, and we have a very interesting parameter, layout weight. Okay, so what it is doing, it's basically giving you how to basically how much importance you can say weightage or weightage you wants to give to this text view. If I like name the and make this as 2, then what will happen is like uh, this text view more of the like basically, or you can say basically the entire screen will get divided in the ratio of 2 is to 1, okay, because these two views are only there. So let me show you this. Yeah, so as you can say, this at the right hand side, uh, our first text view is occupying more space than our second text view, right? That's just because of the weight, okay? So basically, we'll make the weight as 1 because we want to equally give the space, right? Yeah, cool. So now let's jump next. And also I would like to show you one more interesting thing. Like what would happen if I add, oh, basically I add two more text views of, you can say weight, okay? Weight 1 and height 0 dp. Let me show you. There's a magic over here, right? Yeah, you can see that the space gets equally, like the height of these text views get like equally divided among them, right? That's very interesting thing about 0 dp and weight, okay? This is basically showing error because like duplicate id, okay? No worries about that, just I wanted to show you what we are trying to do. So let me undo this because we only need two of them, okay? Yeah, cool. Now let's again open our image view and see what we need next. So we are having these two text views, one for the input text and other for the output. Okay, okay, just let me go and open it. Now we'll be implementing this one. Okay, yeah, this layer. So this will be basically you can say linear layout with orientation as horizontal. And one more thing, like as we observed over here, as uh, giving the height is 0 dp and the weight 1, and when we added some more text views, it got equally divided. So in this case, similarly, we'll be doing what is like we'll be giving the weight of these buttons. Okay, you can have a look onto my cursor. We'll be giving the width basically. Okay, width of these buttons as 0 dp. So what will happen is, like, suppose I give the width of I'll have basically two. If I have two buttons and I'm giving the width as 0 dp and the weight as 1, so one button will occupy this much space and the other one will occupy this much space, right? They will basically divide the entire available space into equal parts. Now if I add two more buttons, then they will basically divide the space equally amongst them, right? So let's implement this and have a look. So let me open a linear layout, and who's basically width, because like the width of a linear layout would be, of course, like match parent. And one more important concept, or like you can say one more important thing to note over here is, like I'll be giving the height of my linear layout as 0 dp as well. That I'm saying is because, like, let's again like I have this habit of like always opening the image, or the like my layout which I'm designing. So what I'm saying is basically linear layout will occupy this much width, right? This much width as of its parent. Okay, and the height will be 0 dp. What will happen with height 0 dp is, like, we'll have you can say three components, or three views, okay? Okay, we have two views and one linear layout in the entire screen. So when its height will also be 0 dp and the height of the text views are also 0 dp and the weight will be 1, so they will like equally divide this space among them. So like text view will over here and one will over here and one will, and the linear layout will occupy this much space, because like simply when we will be adding this one, so they will be equally dividing their space. Let's have a look by doing this. So I'm doing this as 0 dp and the weight I'm giving it as 1, okay? And yeah, that's it. Cool. So you can see over here our linear layout, in the blue section you can see our linear layout is occupying the same space as of these two are our text views, and this is our linear layout. It is also occupying the like same space as those of the linear layout, okay? So yeah, now let's add some buttons into this. I'll say button, okay? Uh, button, like I don't want to write all that boilerplate code, so button and width, Android layout width will be, what will be the width? As I told you, I'll keep this width as 0 dp, and the height I'll take it as of that of match parent. Okay, that height will, it will basically take the height of the linear layout. Yeah, cool. So it's showing error because I'm not giving it the weight, layout weight. Okay, layout weight will be let's say 1. Okay, as for now, as you can see, the button is off. This is a single button. Okay, so like it's occupying this much space. Okay, let me add one more button over here. Let me like copy this. Let me copy this button and then add this again over here. So you can have a look. Yeah, here it's not visible clearly. In this, you can see these are two like buttons which have like equal width. Okay, so width got divided. Okay, yeah, cool. So this works. Now what we can do is, again, we can like, we need four buttons, right? So we can like copy these two buttons. Okay, just a second. Let me copy this and again paste it over here. So because we need four buttons, so this will basically divide. Yeah, so we are getting like these. Okay, no worries. What I'll do is basically, as you can see in the image, uh, this same layout is getting repeated four times. So what I'm going to do is I am going to like select my entire linear layout, and I'm going to like copy it and again paste it four times. Okay, so okay, just let me copy this. As it's having a height of 0 dp and weight 1, so all these layouts will divide themselves equally, give their height equally. Okay, yeah, as you can have a look, we have three of them. Okay, we have four of them, right? On the blue screen, like you can see this on the right hand side. So we have four of them. Okay, cool. And these are our text views, and these all are our buttons. Yeah, it's look good. Yeah, right. Yeah, but we can see there are 16 errors. That's because like we have not given the ID. Okay, it will get resolved. No worries. Let's proceed step by step. Yeah, cool. So now before that, let me give some padding to these. Okay, or I can say let me give some margin layout margin to these buttons, so it will look better, and we can like we would be easily we would be able to easily differentiate them, right? So for that, like we'll basically create a style. As I told you, we have four different types of buttons. Okay, so for that, you can go into project, and over here you will basically have inside your values folder. So right click on your values folder and select the new. Okay, new and value resource file. Okay, value resource file. Cool. So okay, just a second. Not a value resource file. We need to create a drawable. I think drawable drawable resource file shape. Yeah, cool. We need to create a drawable resource file. Okay, so no, we don't need to create a value resource file. We'll be basically creating a drawable resource file. So right click on this and okay, just a second. Uh, wait. So we need two things, right? First, we need to create. Okay. First, we need to create a style. No worries. Let's right click on this values, and actually, what I was saying, like for adding the corners to the buttons, we need to like define another a custom design. Okay. So that was the reason I was saying to basically. No worries. Let's keep it more straightforward. So basically, you need to create one value resource file. Okay, and I'll name this as style sheet or style buttons. Okay, and yeah, and click on the OK. Yeah, cool. So this is a value resource file. Inside the resource tag, we need to create a style. Okay, style, and we'll name this as first. Okay, so we'll be having basically four types of styles. So this style will be basically for the operators button like plus, minus, multiplication, and division. So I can name this as operator style. Okay, operator style. No worries, we'll learn. Okay, everything. Yeah. So style operator style. Inside this, we'll basically define all the styles for our like this button. Okay, operators button. These buttons. Yeah. So these buttons have the background gray and text color as orange. So let's name those item background. You can say background tint. Basically, I think I need to import this from Android background. Okay, I can say Android background. Okay, we need to do it from Android background. Okay, uh, yeah. So the value will be like yes. So the background color I want to give it as like as the what I want to give the background color. Gray, right? At the red color slash gray. And the text color same I'll do for the text color. Text color. I have this. Okay, I think I have the attribute color. Okay, okay, okay. Let me check if we have text colors. No. We need to give the color. Okay. So color as orange. Okay. Yeah. So let's check if our style is even working. So what we'll do is basically okay. Yeah, I'll open my activity main, and over here I'll basically I know this is my like over here in my image view I know that this is my like division button. So this is my division button. I'll apply let's apply this background over here. I'll click on this and my basically this button got highlighted. So this is my division button. Okay, this one button. What I'll do is basically I'll apply the background as a sorry, like we do not need to apply background. We need to basically apply the style. Okay, so okay, let me search for style, and this will be at the rate style slash okay. Now operator style. Yeah. Okay. So it will not be Android style. It will be simply style equals to at the rate style slash operator style. So this does not change. Okay, no worries. Let's open it again. So this is not changing. Let's see what's wrong with this. I think I should give mountain. Maybe this works. Oh, again, it's not working. So let me check. Okay, okay, it's working. Right, we got this button as gray. Yeah, no worries. We got this. It's working, right? Uh, Now I can like check for the text color if I give it a text. So like hello. Yeah, it's coming too small, but it's like yeah, you can see this. Yeah, looks cool. So nice. Let me remove this text. Okay. Yeah, what I need to do is I need to apply the same style to all my operator buttons. But I'll do that later. Okay. Uh, Now what I wanted that I wanted to change the background, which I have changed to gray, and okay, I need to change the color to orange, but I'm getting it as white, right? Let me check the style. Okay, so text color. I think text color. No, yeah, we have this Android text color. I think this might work. So I'm naming this as I'm giving. Eta text division. Okay, let me check if yeah. So it's working as let me magnify this. Yeah, so it's working. Okay, cool. We'll be increasing the size as well. So let's go into a style and increase the size. Okay, uh, I'll say size, text size. Okay, I'll say this as let's say 22 dp. Okay, let's check if okay, it takes time to update. No, I think we need to make it more larger, more bigger. Okay, we can give it 32 dp. Let me check. It's actually not getting updated. Okay, it will get updated. Yeah, so our size has changed. Okay, yeah, it's okay, 32 dp. I can say it as okay. Now, first, let's give this padding. Okay, let me give this a padding. Not padding, basically a margin. Okay, let me give this a margin, layout margin. Yeah, so layout margin. I'll give this as let's say 12 dp, and let's see if anything happens to this button. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, yeah, this looks cool. So, yep, this looks cool. So this works, okay? Yeah, that's what I want to apply to all the operators button. Okay, yeah. So let's change the text, apply the text and the background to all our operator buttons. So this is a division, and this will be like let's say multiplication. So like you can change the parameters of the buttons by like simply clicking on those buttons. Okay, so when I click on this button, basically this you can see this button tag gets highlighted. That means that this is the code for that. Okay, before that, like I need to add the ID as well on this. So because I want to add a on click listener, basically to I want to know when the user clicks on that. So I am giving it a ID. I'll give it ID as divide. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for our second button. Over here, I'll give it a ID as okay, ID as multiply. Okay, and I'll apply the background. Okay, sorry, style as at the rate style slash operator style, and yeah, that that's it. And yeah, and also like I need to apply the text as well. So yep, text I'll say Android text and the multiplication sign. Okay, yes. So now for this one, for this will be like let's say addition button. I'll add the ID addition, and the style will be again the same at the rate style slash operator style, and the text will be basically plus. Okay, yeah, looks good. Now let's basically do this for this one. This will be our subtraction button, right? So let's give it a ID. I'm not going to give it a big ID like subtraction. So I can like simply for shortcut SUBS. I'm writing its ID as okay. And also I want to like add the same style to this as its operator, but at the rate style slash operator and text to this. Text will be minus sign. Okay. Yeah, but it's coming too small. No worries. It will show up large on the device when it will be running. Will be running this app. Okay. Yeah. So we have operated. So I think we had five operators. Okay. We have four operators, right? Yeah. So we have designed these. Actually, we have a bit like you can say different style. Our background is white. Okay. So for changing, let's change the background. Over here. inside the linear layout tag, we'll add a background attribute, okay, and give it a black color, okay. And so this makes our app look like this. What if I give it a light black color? Yeah, perfect. This looks good, right? This looks good. Like I can say it looks, this app looks like better. This one looks better from our original one, which we are like looking referencing for making it. That's good thing. So yeah, so we have added the style for our operators button. Now let's have those style, the style for this equals to button. Okay, this one. So let's create a style. So for creating a style, like I can like simply copy this. Okay, this style, and I can paste this after this style tag where our style tag has ended, and rename this as let's say equal style. Okay, basically a style for the equal button. So now I want to, okay, let me reference this, reference my, yeah, so equals button has the background as orange and the color, text color as what as white. So I can simply change the text color to white and the background color to orange, right? And let's have a look how our button looks like. Okay, so it has not actually it do not have the text. Okay, so it's not showing that. So let's add it. First of all, let's add the ID. I'll say this as evaluate, evaluate, evaluate. Okay, and I'll give the text as equals to, and also I need to add the style as well for it to show the style. Okay, at the rate style slash, now you need to not need to provide this operator style. Okay, we have this another style, equal style for this. So yeah, we can have a look at equals to button. Okay, looks good, right? Yeah, cool. So now let's design our next button, which is our AC button, right? Yeah, cool. So let's design a AC button. Okay, so we have a background as gray and the text color as red. So I think I have not added the text color red. Oh yeah, so I have not added the text color red. I need to add that. So I'm going to copy this one and paste this over here and rename to red. And I am going to click on this and change the color to red. So red. Okay, this looks red. This looks more of a pink. I think this looks red. Okay, yeah. Never mind. It looks like red. Okay, so we need to create another style for our AC button. Again, I'm going to like simply copy this style and paste it over here and name this as, let's say, AC style. Okay, AC style. Cool. Background color would be like gray. Okay, and the text color would be, what was text color? Red. Okay, yeah, red. So let's have a look. Okay, it has not changed because like we have not applied the style. Okay, I have clicked on this and this button is highlighted. This means this is a code for that. So let's add the ID. I'll say this as AC, and yeah, AC, and I'll set the style as slash at the rate styles slash AC. Okay, not SC, it's AC. Okay, I'm getting this over here, AC style. Now I need to add the text over here, okay, which will be capital AC. Okay, yeah, cool. If you think like there is too much spaces among these buttons, so you can change the margin, okay, value. Okay, you can minimize the margin value. Yeah, cool. So now let's design our numeric buttons. Okay, so let's create another style for our numeric buttons. So I can copy this style. Okay, okay, Just a second, I can copy this style and, name this as let's say numeric style. Okay, numeric style. Cool. And what will be our background color? Let me check. Background will be gray and the text color will be white. Text color will be white. Background will be gray. Everything's same. And now let's. So this was our equal 0 button. Okay. Now let me like first add the ID. I'll say this as 0 okay, and I'll set the text as 0, and I'll set the style, okay, style as at the rate style slash at the rate style slash what was the style name? Numeric, I think, yeah, numeric style, okay, yep, cool. So it looks good. Now let's do the same thing for all the buttons. So starting from one, uh, yeah, starting from this one. So let me add the ID to this, which will be ONE1, and yeah, and the style will be style slash numeric style, and the text will be alpha yeah, numeric one. Okay, I can like simply copy these two things. Okay, and I can go to the second one and I can like paste it over here, and I can like simply change the text of this as to, okay, text of this as to, and I can give this ID as 2, okay, TWO2. Same thing for this 3, okay, let's change the text to 3 and give this as ID, okay, ID as 3, THREE 3. Let's do this for the 4. This will be 4, okay, this will be 4, yes, 4, and the ID will be FOUR, okay, ID will be FOUR, and for this it will be 5, ID, and giving it as 5. It's a time taking process, no worries. So this is my sixth button. I can give it as a ID 6. Say this will be my 7, okay, and I give this ID as 7, and I need to like change the text also 7, and this will be my 8 button, okay. So yes, so I'll give this ID as EIGST8, okay. Just a second, I have changed the weight over here. I think I have to give the weight as 1, and I have to change the text as 7, okay, and for this I have to change the text to 8, okay, yes. So the last button which is left, which is our 9, so I'll basically add the text to 9, okay, so I'll say the ID as 9, NINE, and our app is complete. That looks good. That's look awesome, okay. Okay, but one thing is left for we need to first design also we need to like style our text views. So let's create one more style for our text views over here. Okay, so we'll say style. Okay, let's name this as input, or we can say simply for the text views. Okay, for the text views. Yeah, so basically we want to add the margin to them as well, layout margin, as let's say not too much, but let's say 10 dp. Okay, okay, 10 dp, and it would look better. And also I want to like align all the items to the, like you can say, right hand side. Okay, gravity, gravity as right. Okay, now let's see, and also the text size as well. First, let's change the text size as well. Size, text size to, I'll say this as, let's say, 30 dp. Okay, let's check out how our view looks. First, we need to like add the style. So let's add the style at the rate style slash. I'll change this to text views. Okay, text views style slash text views. Yeah, this one, text views. Okay, so let's see how this looks. I also need to like do one more thing. First let me add the text views. I style to both the text views. Okay, add the style to both the text views, and then yes, and what I need to do is I need to change the text color as well to white. Okay, text color to white. So I'll say the item color, basically text will be our text color, I think, yeah, Android text color, which will be white. Okay, and we need to give the padding because it's coming like, you can have a look over here. Our hello world is coming at the top, so I want it to come more in in center. Okay, yes, so you can have a look. It's coming too much on the top, touching the top. Okay, so I can give item padding. So we have padding. Okay, Android padding, and I'll give it as, let's say, 5 dp, not too much. And let's see how looks. Yeah, so it has come a bit, not too much, but yeah. And what if I give the text views color, background color as gray? How would it look? Let's check. So let me give the background color, item background tint. Actually, I need to import the background from Android. It will be Android colon background. So this will be gray. Okay, let's have a look how it's looking. It is getting updated. You can see. Okay, this looks good. This looks cool. Yeah, right. This looks awesome to me. So I'll let this background as gray. And also I need to like, if you wish to change the text color to black or anything, you can do so. But I want it to keep it white. It looks good, right? And yeah, and I want to increase the padding. Okay, so what I can do is I can make the padding as 15. Let's see how it is looking. Giving the padding, yeah, that looks good. So let's see why are we getting two errors. Result text, insufficient text contrast. So okay, so for that what we can do is we can like right click and show quick fixes and set this to color. Okay, this will basically change the color. Okay, so what we can do is I can undo this and I can change the text color over here. So text color I can say to, let's say, black. Okay, Or I can show orange. What if I show a orange text color? How would that look? It is getting updated. Just a second. That does not look good, right? I can make it black. That would look better. So let me make it a black. So yes, it is getting updated again. Okay, this looks better, right? So now what I want, I do not want to show hello world. Okay, when my app is not doing anything, I want to keep it blank. So I'll basically remove this hello world and keep this blank. Okay, do the same for your both the text fields. Not this. Okay, this text. Cool. Yeah, so this is our UI which we have designed in this, and this looks great, right? Tell me in the comment section how it's looking, and you can like share your UI as well on social media like LinkedIn and Twitter, and tag me as well. So pretty much this only in this video, and in the next video we'll be writing the backend for this app, cool calculator app, right? So let me know in the comment section how the UI is looking, right? So let's meet in the next video, and do consider subscribing the channel. Thank you.